Welcome back to Game Theory. Today we discuss the perfect bottle flip.
God,
The trick is that it should have water in it so it balances.
The trick is he got like 10 million views for literally doing no work. That's the fucking dream. You're a hero, Matt Pat.
You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And
that never has been truer.
yeah,
Never has been truer than
Matt Pat.
on YouTube.
Why?
Yeah.
What did they do?
God, you used to be cool, man.
So, while this battle's happening in the courtroom, and everyone's wearing, like, various forms of Japanese face paint, or theater masks, because Tenjo Sajiki was just all about combining things. So some people wear a kabuki mask, some people will be wearing just face paint, a bunch of stuff. And the Empress, sitting naked, or sitting with just a robe on. So, then she takes the robe off.
Yeah, boy.
Then proceeds to sit in a lotus position, in a meditative pose.
Yeah.
Then another woman walks on, looks exactly like the Empress, proceeds to balance on the Emperor's head with her head, do a lotus position in the air,
Alright.
directly mirroring her.
I'm fucking down.
Then a bunch of people die from the battle. Then the music just kind of stops, except for the flute. Then everything slowly gets darker.
Yeah.
Except for the mirrored lotus Empress naked.
Nice. And is this animated or is this live action?
Live action.
Ah, okay. Fucking, I'm down.
It's hard to find that play on YouTube, but they have a couple of their movies are up.
Nice.
Subbed.
Oh, sorry. Am I stepping on your...
No, it's
that are equally as good.
Yeah.
You can also watch the Revolutionary Girl Utena live action theater play.
That sounds fun.
Which Revolutionary Girl Utena is an anime that was pretty much made to pay homage to Tenjo Sajiki.
Okay.
And just all of its themes and what it did. They even got J. Caesar to do the music.
Sweet.
But then J. Caesar, after it was done, decided to do a series of musicals and theater plays.
Nice.
That just really had nothing to do with Utena other than it used the characters.
Yeah.
And there's the main one, which just has, like, it's pretty normal, right? Like, just a retelling. But then it gets into, there's one where the two main characters shoot down zombies with machine guns.
It's escalated quite quickly.
To put in context, Revolutionary Girl Utena is mainly about characters fencing to win possession of this character called the Rose Bride so they can get eternity.
Okay.
There's cars. In fact, in the movie, people turn into cars.
Oh, okay. You sold me at turn into cars. I am with anything.
It contains
that
the
involves
greatest
turning into
line
cars.
in all of cinema, which is, "You're a fool to think you're the only one who can turn into a car."
Okay, that's amazing.
And the thing is, it's great because as the audience, you're like, I didn't know who could turn into cars. I've watched all 42 episodes of the anime. No one turns into cars.
Nice.
But in the movie retelling, people turn into cars.
Hell yeah.
So, I should definitely show you Sushi Terry.
You definitely should, because I'm fucking down now.
There's one of his movies that was also scored by J. Caesar. J. Caesar did all the music. And acting, and sometimes writing, sometimes directing.
In many, many soups.
Yeah, just because they didn't have a lot of people, and then people would die.
Yeah, drugs will do that to you.
The problem is that they mixed drugs, like all of them, and alcohol.
Ooh.
Just together.
Ooh.
And when Sushi Teriyama died, he crashed his car, and I believe like opium, acid, heroin, and incredible amounts of alcohol were found in his body.
Oh Lord, yeah, that'll be what Matt calls a Saturday night in 5 years.
Yeah, but he just died.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, he did not die from the car crash, as the story goes. He died he died in the car.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what caused the car crash.
Okay, that's pretty fucked.
He died from severe necrosis of the liver, as well as just general organ and brain failure.
That'll happen. That's some fun tales. Is he dead? What happened?
He's not dead. I blew up his machine and beat up all the loyalists, and now I'm taking him to GCPD, even though he's going to die in like a couple days.
Okay. Also, I can't really tell, but he looks kind of white. Maybe that's just like because he is pale. But like he's an Asian man.
He's a zombie at this point.
What's in his head?
He's white in the game.
I don't really know if being a zombie changes your race.
No, he's white in this game.
Yeah, because his face looks white.
He's maybe half Arabic. That's about as good as you'll get.
Close enough, I guess. Not really, but whatever.
Okay,
just
Liam
like Ghost
Neeson
in the
played
Shell
him.
gentrified everything.
Okay,
There
but
we
Liam
go.
Neeson played him in the movie.
Yeah, that's also kind of not okay, but they
That
had
doesn't make it better in the
Yeah.
game. It just
Yeah.
makes two things worse.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Like, he's a good casting choice, and, like, the twist was kind of dumb, but... Where, like, they say, like, oh, it's like he uses another name at first, and it's like, oh, Ra's al Ghul's here, and it's like you see an Asian guy, and then, like, Liam Neeson walks up behind him, and, oh, God. It's... Batman Begins.
Batman.
Anyway,
yes. Back to the actual real subject matter of this podcast.
yeah, random Japanese movie people who died.
Yeah.
But in one of Suji Teriyama's film, the film just pauses, and then it goes black and white, and then it's just about them making the film.
That's pretty
And then
awesome.
it goes back to the film.
That's pretty sweet. That reminds me, there's this movie that came out at Sundance last year about this. There's a murder in 1989 about this children's beauty pageant winner who was found dead in her parents' basement.
Oh, fuck, I know this
You
movie.
know about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a documentary, kind of.
Yeah.
So for those listening, the one person that already knows this, it's essentially it's about this beauty pageant winner who's a case about a dead kid found in their parents' basement, and it's like no one can figure out why. It's like a Zodiac thing. Like there's no signs of injury. They can't figure out who. So this woman hires a bunch of actors, and this is in real life, and to reenact it. And then throughout the movie, she's interviewing the actors, talking about who they think did it. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, they reenact it. And I want to find that movie somewhere, because the problem with Sundance movies is you read the descriptions, you're like, that's super cool. And then you don't see it for 2 years.
Yep.
We're playing Batman.
Anyway.
Yes.
I put Ra's al Ghul in a cell.
Cool. Run over those guys.
I did.
Oh, sweet.
You zap them, though. It's fine. They don't die. They get zapped.
That's non-lethal, after all.
Yeah, Killer Croc, man.
As you said, the non-lethal Croc. More like it.
Yeah, none. Slightly angry Croc.
Skin keeps loading.
A little bit
really
ticked
weird.
off Croc. Yeah, that lag time is getting a little...
It's
it just
nice.
loads.
It makes me hard.
It is actually nice because it means it doesn't just frame drop all the time, but it's still fucking weird. I don't know why it's happening. I don't care.
Who knows?
It's one of the mysteries of modern living.
It just keeps doing it.
The struggles of modern living.
Yeah.
Man.
This is the real problem.
I'm gonna write a whole symphony about the struggles of modern living. I wouldn't. That's dumb.
All about just lagging games.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I'll write an opera about pedophilia, though. I'm still working on that one.
Nice.
I really want that to happen.
I want to see that happen. Have you explained that? Even though this is your first time on the show, have you explained that on the show?
No,
yet?
I haven't brought it up.
Should you, or is that for another episode?
I'm down for it.
Right.
So, there's some context. You gotta have backstory to this.
Yeah.
I gotta offend everybody.
Yep.
So, this movie, or this opera, though I would like to have some parts animated, but that's a dream that will never happen.
Never
if
say
I ever
never.
put it true.
Look, it's the Joker.
What? Oh yeah, Batman.
It's essentially about how discriminating against somebody just being a pedophile is just as bad as discriminating against anything else. But rape is still really bad.
Rape is very bad.
I never discussed that, but I just like to make that clear.
Yeah.
I'm very against rape.
Rape is not good.
I mean, let me rephrase that. I'm against rape in real life.
Yes.
Right? I don't rape people.
No, don't. Kids, whoever's listening, the strongest, don't rape. Don't. That's no good.
Yeah, we don't
That's
condone
no
rape, but we
skipped the
condone pretty much everything else.
Pretty much, yeah.
We condone consensual child sex.
Yeah.
That's
I don't condone. There's
mean,
no such thing as that.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't condone it if it existed.
Yeah. Well, that's a...
Anyway.
Going
so
back.
Plot, so this opera, it's actually a hip opera.
Even better.
Dude, wait, which Batmobile upgrade? CPU virus or weapon generator Mark III?
whichever one has the better tunes.
No.
I don't know. Just Tommy Wiseau have good music. Good Mark.
Yeah. Hey, Mark.
Okay. Oh, hi, Mark.
How's your sex life?
I unironically think that's a very good movie.
It's kind of a masterpiece.
Okay, so
it only is good because he kills himself
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
If he didn't, it would be trash.
Yeah,
but he
they-
commits to it. It's like, fuck, that's dark.
I'm gonna take the CPU virus because I didn't last time I played.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
To
I know
actually,
you don't care.
this is actually a payoff to a joke we had like 6 episodes ago at this point of like, what's the best impression I can do? Turns out it's Tommy Wiseau.
Mark.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Brody. How's it going?
Lisa, you're tearing me
Apart.
Yeah.
So, plot this up.
Anyway, yes.
And this isn't like a Hamilton hip opera, because that's
Uh-huh.
not actually a hip opera. This is
More
very
of a
much
trapped in the closet.
It's very much modeled after Trapped in the Closet.
Yes.
Because I consider one of the greatest works of art ever.
Yeah.
It's
It's
really good.
pretty
To be
good.
honest.
Still going on,
It's-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to catch up with that. So, there's 2 orchestrations for it.
Mhm.
One is for just electronic stuff,
Mhm.
and the other, I do have a version that could be orchestrated out for a small chamber ensemble of strings and winds and guitar and stuff. It always needs drums. So, yeah, either synthetic or a live drummer.
Awesome.
I probably, if I in my dreams, I would have one person on laptops, but I would also have a live drummer
That's pretty sweet.
because I want like a live drum kit, but then also sounds you can't get from a live drum kit.
Yeah.
I died.
You died? All right.
I
play it
keep
again.
going into drone places without my car.
So the plot is that there's this woman, and she's vaguely in her 20s.
Mhm.
There's no really there's not really set ages in this. And she's like an inventor, like science and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But is very bad at making friends.
Mm.
It's kind of like doesn't get along with people, doesn't really like people.
I feel that.
Also wants to bang little girls.
Not that part, but
Did
Yeah.
Mimi ever get let out of this room?
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Okay.
okay. Disappearing dog
So
got fixed up.
she decides that she's gonna build a robot that's
Mhm.
gonna be your companion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god, here it goes. Complete free fall from
Oh,
Wayne
Jesus.
Tower to land in a car.
Taking that leap of
Hold
faith
up.
there.
Hold up.
I want to see
Hold
if you
up.
can pull it off.
Hold up.
Oh,
Well,
oh.
bam.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
it's pretty fucking bitchin'.
Anyway, continue.
And so she builds the little girl android
Mhm.
and programs it to be in love with her,
Yeah.
obviously.
As you would do.
So then she finally feels like pretty happy, pretty content because she's banging this little girl robot, has a companion, and they just go and there's also a split in versions where one just has sex in it and one just implies sex,
Okay.
like heavily, like obviously they're having
Yeah.
sex at one point, but another part just shows it.
Mhm.
That part, the shows it part is if I can get an animator.
Ah, okay.
So I'm not gonna have
Actual.
sex. I mean, I would, but I just that'd make it even harder to
a
find
little
people to
too
do
edgy.
this. Or no, it's just about finding people
Yeah.
who are willing to act, rap, sing, and have sex on stage.
Yeah,
And
that's
fit the character
and
descriptions.
yeah, you need to like a very.
we show it. We show all of it.
If you could pull that off, though.
Oh
One
yeah,
for the ages.
Yes, absolutely. So, then the inventor feels confident enough, and she's like a pretty successful inventor, has a lot of money
Where
and
is
stuff.
that? Okay.
But, it's kind of like, again, an outcast from most people. But she decides that she feels confident enough to, be like, this is who I like. I'm feeling comfortable now. I feel like I can get through life. Of course, everyone's like, you're fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And she gets rejected even more.
Mhm.
But she decides that that's not going to let her get her down. Right? Gonna keep
Good for
on
her.
pushing. She keeps on just, inventing shit, hanging out with the little girl. They, develop a relationship continues from, just... Because it starts more just, base sex. Yes, I've done this thing.
Uh-huh.
But evolves into this more romantic relationship,
Yeah.
right? But almost as it becomes more romantic, people become more bothered by it in some ways. Because it's is it more creepy to have, both that actually have this consenting relationship rather than just rape?
Mhm.
Is that more bothering to people?
Yeah.
But eventually, as this goes on, and some people are like, yeah, I think, maybe this isn't bad,
Mhm.
But I just don't know, really.
Yeah.
Right? I think, like, it's iffy, right? And
almost like a
most
Frankenstein
people,
thing going on there.
Yeah, and most people are like, this is gross. She starts losing funding from people because, you know, she just builds sex androids. That
As one
girls, and people are like, oh, I don't really think we want you developing for Apple anymore.
Rip.
So, life's getting a little worse, but I'm debating having a part where she just gets, like, asked to just build sex androids for a company. But I don't really know if it's necessary. The runtime's also... The runtime's a lot longer than making it sound. The first part where she's just debating to build a robot is a whole act.
Nice.
That's a whole act.
I'm down. It's some epic.
Yeah, I mean, this is like 3.5 hours.
That's actually about the length of the show I'm about to watch later today, but that's a story for another episode.
So, getting to the end, the inventor just gets really depressed because she's realizing, well, this helped her in the short term. It's an android that's programmed.
Yeah.
It has to love her. That's its job. And it can only feel emotions it's programmed to feel. So, in her depression, she kills herself.
As one would.
Naturally.
Yeah.
And
we can all relate to that.
So, kills herself, android robot.
Yeah.
Girl is like, wow, I'm actually sad. Which she's not programmed to feel. And so, with that, she essentially becomes human. Nothing changes, but it's just implied, like, okay, yeah. If you can learn an emotion you're not programmed to, and you're a machine, that is close enough to being human.
That's pretty cool.
But she becomes really fucking depressed, obviously.
Yes.
The person she loves, legitimately loves on her own volition, is dead. So, she sits down in the corner of the room, props the inventor dead body up against her, and then enters a simulation, programs a simulation in her head where they live out a full life, happy together, and everyone's accepting, and people are okay with it, and just, you know, they grow old together, and, you know, they die together, you know.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, she refuses to, like, recharge her battery supply and stuff, so it's just slowly going out as the simulation is playing. Then she dies. It just cuts forward through time for a little bit, and, like, the body decomposes and the android rusts and stuff. While this is happening, it shows pictures of various civil rights movements. And so it starts with, people protesting the civil rights movements, essentially. People being like, no, black people should be slaves, and, no, gay people are bad, and transgender people aren't right. And just stuff like that going through the very just timeline-wise, and then it gets to, like, kind of more present day, and it's always the same people, but with new signs in their hands, and then it gets the signs in their hands changed to pedophiles are bad, pedophiles should be in jail, stuff like that. And so essentially, it blatantly says at the end, if you're against gay rights, if you're against, you know, pedophiles just having a sexual preference, then you are equivalent to being against gay rights, people. And African American rights, black rights, minority rights. And the whole point of this is to make people, I know they won't, but to question, okay, maybe, it's fine. Because the whole point is that the little girl's an android. The point is that no one is harmed. There isn't child sex in this, actually. The point is to get you to think, okay, if no one is harmed, if it's just someone's sexual preference, why is it bad? Why am I against this? You know, the point is it's not a real little girl because it's like, no, I don't condone rape. And children can't consent.
Exactly. And that's where you get into really the part, both in this and in IRL, where people kind of don't. It's kind of where you have to be like, okay, yes, child rape is bad. It's not at all. All rape is bad. Child rape is bad. But at the same time, there are people who can't really control their sexual preference.
There's nothing wrong with just wanting to have sex with kids. There's something wrong with having sex with kids. There's nothing wrong with wanting to.
That's something out of your control.
It's like you're not harming anybody.
You can't choose your sexuality, and as terrible as it is, it's not real. What's going on?
He shot me in the gut. It doesn't make any sense because this outfit is made of nothing. But, like, theoretically,